All right, so we're going to start from the beginning. And we're going to start with the question of what was asked to all of the men. And then we're going to go from there to look at what exactly does this question mean. So here we go.
First question to the panel, which is, what do you think gets a woman to fall in line? Love or leverage? What do you think gets a woman to fall in line? Love or leverage? Let me go ahead and start with you first, Trey.
All right. So I did a quick Google search. I said, what does getting someone to fall in line mean? One second. What is getting someone to. I typed it in wrong. What does getting someone to fall in line mean? Falling in line means to follow established rules, standards, or expectations, often implying conformity or obedience. It can also refer to aligning with a particular course of action or agreement. More specifically, getting someone to fall in line means to make someone behave in a way that adheres to a set of rules, standards, or expectations. This might involve persuading, commanding, or even forcing someone to conform. Here's a breakdown of the meaning. Conformity. It suggests that people are expected to align their actions with a broader framework. Obedience. It implies a need for compliance with authority or a set of instructions. Alignment. It can also mean that actions or ideas are being brought into agreement or synchronization. If a person in an organization falls into line, he or she or it starts to follow the rules and behave according to expected standards of behavior. Fall in line with teachers are expected to fall in line with the new regular. Well, that's a whole nother situation. Scratch that. But you get the whole point, right? So when the man, when I guess his name is Lapeef, when he asked the question, I want to understand, why are men expecting women to fall in line if we're both getting married to each other and we're both equal partners? What sense does that make? Fall in line with what exactly? That doesn't make any sense. But again, if you go to the mindset that these men have a subconscious memory of being able to be married to children, then you'll understand why. Because if I'm a grown woman, if marrying children is illegal and we're all grown women, we're all grown men out here, right? That are getting married and getting involved into relationships. If I got my degree before we got married, if I'm in the midst of getting my degree, even if I don't have a degree, if I'm working, I have my own car, I'm maintaining myself enough that I attracted you and you wanted to join forces with me, what is it that you think I have to fall in line with as a fully grown adult? Why do you think that a fully grown adult needs to fall in line with you? That doesn't make any sense. But nevertheless, the question is, how do you get a woman? I think it was, how do you get a woman to fall in line? Do you use leverage or love? Now, let's look at the definition of leverage: to exert or force by means of a lever or an object used in the manner of lever. The other let's see. The other definition, let's see. I thought there were other definitions of this. Regardless of the fact, the word leverage, using leverage, I don't understand why that would be something that you would have to do. Because using leverage to get somebody to fall in line will be the exertion of force. Why would you need to force someone to get in line? Now, just stay tuned for the next video because they're going to get into more of it and we're going to hear some of these men's answers. But if you know what the word leverage means, that's a pretty dangerous thing, because that means that as the person who sees themselves as the authority figure, they're using something by taking something away or holding something over someone's head to get them to do what they want them to do. That is not a healthy thing. That's not healthy at all. If you have to, first of all, two people being married, When did you, before you got married, did you actually tell a person, hey, this is my goal, this is what I want to do? Because I'm pretty sure that women have their own minds, right? I'm pretty sure that women have their own dreams and their own hopes and things that they want to do that will make them feel fulfilled. For some reason, so many of these men, because they're used to being married to children, think that women are marrying them to literally help them get to where they want to be. Why do you all think that women get into relationships to only help you reach your goals? Why do you think that women get with you and they don't have things that they want to do? They're not a helpmate for you and everything that you want to do, and just sit by and have your kids and take care of the house and support your vision. Women have visions as well. But again, these are men who, like I said, I'm going to keep saying this, the mindset of these men when they think about women is literally women who are looked at as children. These men are not looking at women as if, oh, she has a vision, she has dreams, she has aspirations. It all becomes about what he wants to do, and you're just along for the ride. So how can I get you to fall in line? Do I love on you? Do I make sure I listen to your needs and your wants? Do I start to value you more? Or do I do it by force, by using leverage as a way to get you to fall in line? Using leverage on someone to get them to do what you want them to do is a form of coercion. But are we ready for that conversation, men?